If you're listening to this right now, I want you to know something first. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to improve. You don't need to be strong. Just stay. There's a specific kind of tired that sleep doesn't fix. Not the kind where your body wants rest, but the kind where your hope is exhausted. You wake up already tired, not because yesterday was hard, but because you're scared tomorrow will be the same. You've tried. More than people know. More than you talk about. You tried staying positive. You tried being patient. You tried changing yourself. You tried believing that this phase will pass. And still here you are. So, if part of you is wondering, what's wrong with me? Let me say this gently. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're not failing at life. You're tired because you've been carrying too much alone. And the worst part, you keep blaming yourself for being tired. You tell yourself things like, others have it worse. I should be grateful. I shouldn't feel like this. But pain doesn't disappear just because someone else has more of it. Your exhaustion is still real. Your sadness is still valid. Your heaviness still deserves care. Here's something nobody tells you. Trying all the time is exhausting. Trying to be okay. Trying to be strong. Trying to not fall apart. So if today you feel like you're barely holding it together, that doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you've been holding on for a long time. Pause for a moment. Take a breath. Not a deep one. Not a perfect one. Just the one your body allows. Good. You don't have to fix your life right now. You don't need a plan. You don't need answers. You only need permission to rest without guilt. And if you're thinking, I don't deserve rest because I haven't done enough, listen carefully. Rest is not a reward. It's a requirement. You are allowed to stop pushing. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to feel empty without explaining it. Sometimes healing doesn't look like progress. Sometimes it looks like stillness. And stillness is not failure. If your mind is noisy right now, that's okay. Let the thoughts pass. You don't need to argue with them. Just notice them and let them go. You're safe here. You don't need to perform. You don't need to impress. You don't need to survive this moment perfectly. Just stay with me. Because there's something important you need to hear, but only when you're ready. I want to tell you something that might feel strange at first. You don't need to become the person you were before everything got hard. That version of you, they did the best they could with what they knew. But you don't owe the world your old energy. You don't owe anyone your old pace. You don't owe yourself constant improvement. Sometimes life changes you. Not to punish you, but to protect you. The slower you, the quieter you, the more tired you. They are not failures. They are adaptations. You learned what it costs to care deeply. You learned what it costs to hope without guarantees. You learned what it costs to keep showing up. Of course, you're tired. Here's the truth. Nobody says out loud, you don't need motivation right now. You need gentleness. Motivation demands. Gentleness listens. So, instead of asking, why can't I do more? Try asking, what do I need to feel a little safer today? Not happier, not successful. Just safer. Maybe it's turning your phone off for an hour. Maybe it's saying no without explaining. Maybe it's letting yourself cry without fixing it. Small things count. Tiny relief matters. And if today all you did was survive, that is not nothing. That is courage. No one applauds. You don't need to see the whole path ahead. You don't need to believe everything will work out. You only need to believe this. This moment is not the end of your story. Even if you can't imagine a better future, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Your job is not to see hope. Your job is just to not close the door on it. Let tomorrow worry about tomorrow. Right now, let yourself be human. Messy, tired, unsure, still worthy. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not failing at healing. Healing doesn't rush. Healing listens. Healing meets you where you are. And right now, this is where you are. Still here, still breathing, still choosing, even quietly, to continue. That matters more than you know. So if no one has told you this today, let me be the one. I'm glad you're here. You don't have to try so hard anymore. Just rest. We'll take the next step when you're ready.